Hi friends, here I am in the Garden of Learning, but can you tell where I am? I'm with all your friends, the chickens. They really miss you and they wanted to be on camera. So I thought it'd be fun to read a story from here. I've been going in different parts of the garden, and I know that this place is pretty much your favorite part of the garden. Hi girls, can you say hi? So I'm gonna read two books, and the first one is A Chicken Followed Me Home. And it's written by Robin Page. Are they right behind me? It sounds like it. A chicken followed me home. A chicken followed me home. What do I do now? What will my chicken eat? Chickens in the wild eat seeds and nuts and fruits, insects and small animals. But a domesticated chicken, like the kind we have here, usually eats chicken feed, and that's a mixture of seeds and grain. But if your chicken is free to roam, it will peck at just about everything. That's what they're doing right now. What kind of chicken is it? There are hundreds of breeds of chickens that vary in size, shape, and color. They may even have a different number of toes. So we have one of those. That's a buff Orpington. Oh, excuse me. That's a buff Cochin, and ours is, well, you can't see it, but it's the one that has the feathers on the leg. We have really special chickens in the garden. We have chickens that lay blue and green eggs. Your chicken looks like a Rhode Island Red, a bird first bred for its egg-laying ability. They're good-tempered and hardy birds, which means it makes them a great choice if you want to have chickens in your backyard. A long time ago, we had barred rock chickens here and Rhode Island. They both lay a lot of eggs. Will my chicken fly away? Most chickens can fly for only a short distance, perhaps up to the branches of a tree or over a low fence. But if you feed your chicken and give her a safe place to sleep, she probably won't fly away. Is my chicken a hen or a rooster? Well, your chicken is a hen, meaning it's a girl, a female. A hen has many of the same parts as a rooster, but her comb, that's what's on top of her head, tail, and wattles are often much smaller. But only a hen can lay eggs. A rooster, a male chicken, is usually larger and more colorful than a hen. He is a lookout for his flock and crows a loud warning if he sees danger. See how much bigger? Those feathers are called sickles. That's his tail. His beak and his comb is much bigger, and so is his wattle. How do I keep my chicken safe? For a chicken, danger can come from any direction. During the day, your chicken will stay alert and run to safety if a predator threatens. At night, she will need a protective coop or shelter, and that's where ours go to sleep at night. We put the door down and they're all safe. And it keeps out hungry animals. What does a chicken's coop look like? Well, coops come in all shapes and sizes. Most contain nesting boxes. We have a nesting box on both sides, and they need a perch to sleep because they sleep standing up. So straight across in there is a long wooden pole, just like that, where they go to sleep. And they have a little ladder that they walk up to get there. Will my chickens lay eggs? Yes, a young Rhode Island Red is a good layer, producing up to 5 or 6 eggs a week to 300 eggs a year. That's a lot of eggs. In a year, an average hen lays about 260 eggs. Around the world, chickens lay more than, oh my goodness, 3.5 billion eggs every day. What if I want baby chickens? Then you'll need to get a rooster. A hen will lay eggs even without the help of a rooster, but those eggs won't hatch. For an egg to become a chick, it must be fertilized, and this happens when a hen and a rooster mate. Like, these are just chickens that lay eggs. They're eating eggs. What happens next? Well, over a week or two, your hen will probably lay 8 to 12 eggs, and that's called a clutch. Then she'll take a break from laying and she'll begin to incubate her eggs. That means she sits on top of them. This is called growing broody. During this time, she will rarely leave her nest. How long does it take an egg to become a chick? If a fertilized egg is kept warm and turned regularly, a chick will hatch in about 21 days. How will the chicks get out of their eggs? A special egg tooth is on the chick's beak, and it helps it chip its way out of the egg. Isn't that something? This is hard work, and it takes the chicks hours to emerge. That little extra tooth on their beak. Who will take care of the chicks? For the first few weeks, the mother hen keeps her chicks warm and protects them from danger. She leads them to food by clucking. Can you cluck? Can you make a chicken sound? Chicks eat the same food as their mother. How long before the chicks grow up? Chicks grow up fast. When they are just 6 weeks old, they will look a lot like their parents. A young female, or pullet, can lay eggs at around 5 months of age. A young male is called a cockerel. After a year, the chicks will be fully grown. I remember when these girls were just babies. Now, what do I do with all these chickens? Maybe they'll follow someone else home. Oh my goodness. Well, our chicks aren't going anywhere. Huh? You're gonna stay right here? Because they are tough chicks. You ready for one more story in the coop? By C.C. Meng, and it's illustrated. That means this book is drawn by Melissa Suber. And it's a hard book. There it is. I knew there was another page. There we go. Here's the start. From the moment Mama's hens burst open, she knew she was dealing with some pretty tough chicks. Penny, Polly, and Molly shook off their wet fluff and immediately began to strut around the farm. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. Can you hear them? They're cheeping. They wrestled red worms. They raced the bugs. They dove off the fence after the pesky barn flies. Make them be good, clucked the hens in the hen house. Mama ruffled all her feathers. They are good, she replied, though at times the chicks did make trouble. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. Penny liked to grab the cow's tail to hitch a ride, and Polly was fond of rooster roping, and Molly was partial to mud, lots of mud. She loved a good roll in the pig pen. Make them be good, the animals called. They are good, Mama said, but sometimes even she worried. We only have good chickens here. Like the time Farmer Fred found the chicks looking under the hood of his tractor. We didn't touch anything. We just wanted to see how it worked. peeped Penny, Polly, and Molly. Make them be good, grumbled the farmer. Chicks don't belong in tractors. Mama Hen looked at the other chicks. Some were preening their feathers under the morning sun, and others were quietly pecking grain from the hen house floor. 2 were hiding under Mama's wing, afraid to come out. My chicks are different, all right, thought Mama Hen, but they're tough and they're smart and they're different in a good way. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. Watch out below, Penny hollered as she swung off the cow's tail into the yard, and the other chicks ran for cover. Careful, Mama Hen called to Penny. Nice form, she added quietly. The hens in the hen house decided it was time to teach Penny, Polly, and Molly how to behave like proper chickens. They tried to show the chicks the fine art of scratching grain. Not a speck of grain was found. The rooster tried showing the chicks how to cluck in a calm and collected manner. Not a proper cluck was heard. The pigs even demonstrated how to make a nest. Not a single nest was built. When Farmer Fred found the chicks looking under the hood of his tractor again, it was the last straw. He leaned forward and fixed the chicks with a stern eye. You are little fuzzy-headed chicks. Be cute, be quiet, be good, and stay away from my tractor. I have hay to mow before the rains come. The chicks watched from the yard as Farmer Fred drove the tractor around the field gathering hay. But on his way back to the barn, the tractor spit out a puff of black smoke and a loud clunk, and then a loud screech, and came to a sudden stop. Farmer Fred looked under the hood. He looked up at the dark sky, at the dark clouds in the sky, and he looked worried. Then he walked back to the tractor and gave it a mighty push, and the tractor began to roll. Faster and faster it rolled down the hill, and it was heading straight for the hen house. Bad idea, bleated the sheep. Moo, bellowed the cow. What are we gonna do? Crowed the rooster. While the rest of the animals ran for safety, Penny, Polly, and Molly sprang into action. Peep, peep, zoom, zip, cheep. They swung off the cow's tail and onto the tractor steering wheel, turning the tractor in the nick of time. The hen house was saved, but the tractor came to a stop smack in the middle of the pig's favorite mud hole. Mama Hen rounded up her chicks. I think it's time we show these animals how good it is to have tough, smart chicks around. The chicks quickly scratched out a plan. Wow. And the animals went to work. Under the hood of the tractor, the chicks tightened belts, checked fluids, and patched a few holes with Molly's super strong mud mixture. When they were done, Farmer Fred started his tractor. It worked, the animals cheered. Those are some tough chicks, the animals said. I know, said Mama Hen. Farmer Fred stopped his tractor. Those are some smart chicks, he said. I know, said Mama Hen. She turned to Penny, Polly, and Molly, gave them each a little peck on the cheek. These are some good chicks, said Mama Hen. We know, said Penny, Polly, and Molly. Well, I hope you enjoyed story time with our chickens. You say bye? They miss you like I miss you. And I hope you're having a good day until our next time together. Bye.